How's it going, everybody? Bueller here again, and today I'm going to be covering a really cool video. This will be a quicker video, but it's going to be a very cool breakdown on Costco here. So this isn't really just for a future play. If you want to take it as a future play, it's on you. Of course, please do your own due diligence, but I want to show you guys something really cool that we have posted in many videos before. If you haven't checked out that bigger pattern video, you're going to definitely want to check that out. But if you also haven't checked out the pattern trading channel, here, I'll show you guys that here in a second. Right here. I actually kind of go through from bigger time frame to smaller time frame between control points, and also how you can day trade these setups if you're not a really big swing trader guy, or you happen to be in a scenario in which you missed out on the swing trade opportunity and you want to focus on the day trade. So I'm going to show you guys just that and the concept that we use to do that. So here on Costco, here on the daily, we're getting a bearish engulfing kind of look to it already. And this was kind of already happening in the day. And one of my members actually did this very well, Leland. He did this perfect today. And there's an amazing example that we covered in the stream today. But let's go through this. So big thing with pattern recognition is when you look for patterns, and you guys have probably seen me do this little fun drawing 100 times. So let's say we're in an uptrend, right? And the stock price is this line that's in the middle, right? You know, where are you going to be looking for your bearish and bullish patterns? You know, of course, on the bottoms, you're going to be looking for your bullish because you have more probability of going up. And when you get to the tops of yours, you know, your two peaks up here, you're going to be looking for bearish candlesticks so you can have higher probability to go back down. Okay, so let's clear that. Just give you a quick rundown. If you haven't seen those big videos, though, this covers a lot of that. So definitely go check those out if this is something that interests you. But here we're going to just start off with marking the outside of the pattern. And then also, I'm sorry, I marked the wrong level already. Right there. And then we're going to do the 50% control point of this previous day. So we're going to mark that fib from the open and close of that day. So I'm going to mark that. That gives us our control point, and that is why I say you should go monitor or go review that bigger video as well as the channel inside the chat. This breaks down the control point. Really what you're seeing here is bull and bear. So on top, if this would have held on top, this would be bullish continuation. If it holds under, we can start looking for a dark cloud cover or bearish engulfing setup. You know, that is good for a swing trade, okay? What helps us with a day trade, though? You know, we can kind of use those same, we can literally use those same lines, and we'll be able to trade a really, really strong setup. This morning, Leland did just that. Leland ended up taking puts as price closed under 410.40s, and he even called out in chat that an 80% entry had rejected against that same 410.40. So you actually had two opportunities here just off of that, as well as a third opportunity for entry. Now, let's talk about that control point, though. So that control point right here, that is the level of entry. That is where you're looking to do those 40% and 80% entries. That's why I circled those and covered those first. So I wanted to show you and I want to help you visualize also, you know, where we're looking for trade opportunities. You're looking for close under that level. You are looking for, sorry, I actually marked the wrong one right here. I meant to mark the third one. So we have our 40%, 80%, 40%. If you're not familiar with the BB system, please check that out in the free playlist on the YouTube channel. But the big trade opportunity is actually from this level to this level. And you might not think that's a lot, but let's go down to the 5 minutes to break it down a little more. You can see a whole 5-minute candle was actually your whole trade. You know, you got in on this candle, and then you were out of it as it hit your target. This move is actually amazing for scalp trading. You end up getting the slow up. Price ends up rejecting. This becomes your more passive, longer hold type trade where you can grab it and hold a little longer. Not something you're looking to exit super quick. You're going to look to try and hold this second entry. Price ends up dropping. Just like this entry, you could have just entered on the break, close of the play, so right there. And then just like this candle, it's just like that 80% entry. So very nice trade opportunity there. But the whole trade opportunity that you're looking for is from that midpoint, that control point, to that previous day low. So our whole trade opportunity was from here to here for the very first trade. That is very, very, very high probability. I would almost bet there's over 85% chance that works every single time. Every time that at least closes with good momentum, I should say, past that 410.40. So anytime you see that midpoint cross under, you can look for a day trade under to that level of the previous day low. So on the daily, you know, it looks like just 3 lines and, you know, not a whole lot of stuff you can do. And you're looking really end of day for a swing trade. So really it kind of has this look to it. And you can see, yeah, it's definitely kind of overextended like it was up here, as you can see. So price ended up pushing pretty far off of this trend line here. You end up getting a couple bearish candlestick patterns. We're not saying this is sending it back to zero. We're just saying it's a short-term retracement. You end up getting that over time. It didn't drop super hard. You kind of drop there and you drop there, but it didn't really drop hard. You can see it just kind of retraced to the trend line over time. As you can see, that's what we're going to probably be looking for here. You're going to look for either a small drop or you're going to be looking for a slower overtime retracement to that trend line. So that's what you'd be looking at from a swing trading aspect point of view. This is what you'd be looking at from a day trading point of view. So I just wanted to break that down, just kind of on all fronts, so we're on the same page there. But another thing too is marking your BB system. So right here, it'd be a pretty bad example of marking your pre-market right here. But look, you already have your high marked right there, and then you have your extended hours low kind of marked already. So just extra confirmation if you need it. But definitely awesome to do. Another thing you can do on there as well is add on more emerging candles. So you guys see that on the TA routine all the time. So let's mark that emerging candle resistance. Mark that one, and you can see we actually have plenty of levels to look forward to. We're not just trading nothing as we're overextended off of this trend line. So now I know if price was to break under 404.60s, I can look for, I guess I didn't grab all of them. That one didn't have an emerging candle. You're not always going to get it like that, but you can go down to the 30-minute and the 4-hour and grab those tops of those candles, and that'll a lot of the time end up lining up as really good past or current supports, really, because right now they were resistances, and now they're turning into supports, catching on them. So let's say it closes under 404.60s. You can expect 403, 401.50s. Under 401.50s, you can look for the midpoint in between these, then 398, and so on and so on. And then vice versa as well. This happens for bullish candlesticks. This video just happens to be on a bearish candlestick. So if you want to go check out those, please review through some of our past videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Thank you.